Hello students, welcome to our economics class 3rd of chapter 2, that is indicators of growth and development. In previous class we saw about development and growth, its difference also. Now how we can check whether there is development or not, whether there is growth or not. For that, in this class we are going to discuss topics, that is indicators of development, growth rate of national income, its tabular expression and limitation. This topic we will discuss in our next, that is class 4. Because all things if I will discuss in this class then it will be mess up. So only one part we will discuss today. First, what is indicator? By indicator, what do you understand? Indicator means some measurement or something by which we can come to know whether results are there or not. Indicators of development. Various factors are considered to know has country achieved development or not. If yes, then how fast development has taken place and how much is development of country. Various factors are considered. Various factors are there to know whether our country has achieved development or not. And if development is there, then how fast development is there. Then third thing, how much, fast and slow is second thing. Third thing, how much, 2, 3, 5,000, lakh, in how much development is there. Then these factors are considered. Now this factor which will decide whether development is there or not, how fast or slow development is there and how much development is there, then these factors will term as indicators of economic development. All such factors which are used to answer the above question are termed as indicators of economic development. These indicators which measure the rate of economic development and its extent can be presented in numerical and statistical terms. This indicator which will provide you the answer that how much development is there, that answer will be in numerical and statistical terms. Through these indicators, a comparison of two countries and two time period can be done. Comparison is possible between two countries and within two time period also. Now I would like to give you the example. Like to measure a body temperature, we require thermometer. So thermometer is termed as indicator. Thermometer is termed as indicator. Second, for you students, we are taking exam. Why we are taking exam? We to know whether you are growing or whether there is development in you or not. We are taking exam. That exam can be termed as indicator for development of your student during academic year. I hope now indicator is clear. Indicators of development. In this class we will see 4 indicators of development. That 4 are indicators of economic development. That 4 are rate of growth of national income, rate of growth of per capita income, quality of life, physical quality of life index, human development index. These all 4 indicators I will cover in our next 4 class. Individual I will take one class of this. We will not mess up the things. We will study step by step so that everything is clear. Now in today's class I will discuss only this rate of growth of national income. What is national income? First, thing I would like to ask you, what is national income? In 11th standard you have learned national income, what is its meaning. Again also I will explain you here what is national income. National income means total amount of money earned within a country within 1 year. Okay, in short we can term it as GDP also. GDP also means goods and services manufactured within boundaries of a country within 1 year. Okay, two definition we can term it as. Now this national income will become indicator, means with help of national income we will measure the development of particular country. Okay, according to this indicator a country is said to have attained economic development if there is continuous increase in real national income of a country for a long period of time. Means a country is said to have attained development when there is continuous increase in real national income. Now real national income, in previous class also I said real national income means after inflation what is the income. National income is adjusted with inflation. If inflation is high, then national income is deducted from that inflation. Adjustment is there, and after adjustment what will be your income, that is termed as national income of a particular country. Now how rate of national income and rate of development is affected? If there is a high rise in rate of national income, if national income rate is high, then rate of development will also be high. If rate of national income is increasing but not at fast rate, at lower rate. If rate of national income is increasing at lower rate, then rate of development will be low. Rate of development will be low. If rate of national income does not rise, then national income will remain as it is, will stop, will be stagnant, will be in stagnancy stage, will not move. If rate of national income decreases, then rate of development is termed as underdevelopment or negative development. I hope this chart is clear. In textbook, in paragraph form it is written. After this video, you refer textbook also one time. According to this indicator, real income and not money income is taken into consideration. Please note here that real income is taken into consideration, not money income. And hence national income is calculated not at current price but at constant price. Here current price is not taken into consideration, constant price is taken into consideration. This was meaning of indicator by national income. Now second thing is we are going to see tabular of growth rate. Tabular expression of this indicator. Countries are given: Norway, America, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, China and India. Their annual growth rate of national income in percentage is given. Norway is having 2.2% growth rate, America is having 2.24% growth rate. Sri Lanka is having 4.5% growth rate. Pakistan is having 4.7% growth rate. China is having 7.3% growth rate, and India is having 7.3% growth rate. Now, by looking at this picture or this table, you will come to know that India and China is having highest growth rate, while Norway and America is having low growth rate, and Sri Lanka and Pakistan is in middle. Now, we are moving further. It can be seen in table that countries like Norway, America, Sri Lanka and Pakistan have slower annual growth rate of national income as against India. As against India, these all have slower growth rate. Hence, it can be said that India's growth rate is higher than these countries. We can say that India's growth rate is higher. Today, India is considered to be the one of the fastest developing countries of the world. We know that India is the fastest developing countries among the whole world. But it should be noted that countries like Norway and America have impressive growth rate already, though they are growing at a rate of 2 to 3% per annum in percentage. Means Norway and America has already attained growth. Already they are developing. They have developed, means they are in developed stage. So beyond that, then also they have this much growth rate. Already they are developed. Then also they maintain this percentage of growth rate then annually. Then it is very good sign. Yet we are developing, then only we have this much growth. Okay, but they are developed, then also they are maintaining their annual growth at this much percentage. And second thing I would like to say you here only, in next limitation it will come, but I will like to say you here only because here table form is there, that's why. India's population is very high, China's population is very high as compared to Norway and America. As comparison is there of population is more, so number of people will be more and they will require more goods for consumption. So more manufacturing will be there, so more output will be there, and thus output is termed as growth. So if population is more, your growth will be more. Okay, but beyond population, if you are manufacturing, then the real growth picture can be seen. This was tabular expression. Now we are going to see the limitation of growth rate of national income as an indicator. Limitation of growth rate of national income as an indicator. First one, there are total 3 limitations. First one is difficulty in calculating the true national income. Means we face lot of difficulty while calculating national income. Now what type of difficulties are there, that we will see in this table. Double counting, product for self-consumption, difficulties in calculating depreciation, illegal income, tax avoidance, tax evasion, barter transaction, illiteracy, employment of person in more than one occupation, etc. make it difficult to estimate the true national income of the country, and hence national income cannot be considered as a true measuring rule of the rate of economic development of country. Here we find difficulty in calculating depreciation, in calculating illegal income, when some people are avoiding tax, some people are doing tax chori, that is known as tax evasion. There are barter transaction, illiteracy is there. Employment means one person is employed in more than one field. Then which income is to be calculated as national income? There we are facing problem. Double counting sometimes might occur. Product for self consumption means individual is taking product for himself only. Then also whether it to be considered in national income or not. These all things are very complicated and make it difficult while calculating the national income. Second one is population. In previous table form I made you to explain. Again we are seeing this point of population. By just knowing the national income of a country, the rate of economic development cannot be understood. Hence the extent of population should be known. पॉपुलेशन कितने हैं वो भी जानना जरूरी है. If the rate of growth of national income is lesser than the growth rate of population, then development is said to be negative. Means if rate of growth of national income, this is growth rate of national income is less than population, means if population is more and national income is less, then it can be termed as negative. On the other side, then development is said to be negative if rate of growth of national income is higher. If national income is higher, then growth rate of population, then growth rate of population से भी national income अगर higher है, then we can term it as a positive. Then the rate of development is positive. Now third point, different method of calculating national income. There are different methods used to calculate national income across the world. The most important among them are production, income and expenditure method. When a country's national income is measured through two different methods, the result, instead of remaining the same, differs. As a result, as different countries adopt different methods to calculate national income, international comparison becomes difficult. Now, all the countries, there are total 3 methods, that is production. On basis of production, you can calculate national income. On basis of income, you can calculate national income, and on basis of expenditure, you can calculate national income. Now all the countries are adopting their method, and if we are comparing with different method, then the result obtained will be different. So it is one of the limitations of growth of national income as an indicator. Okay, now I would like to sum up today's class. First we saw indicators, what is its meaning, and we saw 4 types of indicator. First one, and in this class we studied this first one indicator, which is known as growth rate of national income. In that we first studied what is its meaning, then we saw tabular expression, and at last we studied limitation, and in limitation we were having 3 limitations. Okay, this was about today's class. Refer textbook, and if have any doubt, then ask during the online session. See you in the next session. Keep on studying and keep on learning.